Here's Victoria and Anthony with an AMI This Week shortcut.
Many of our stories feature people giving a hand, but this next one takes it to a whole new level.
Traditional prosthetics can be expensive. There are people all over the world who need arm and hand prosthetics but just can't afford them.
Laura Bain introduces us to a young man in Halifax trying to change that. He's part of a worldwide community that's trying to help people by offering inexpensive 3D printed prosthetics.
Jake Boudreau, founder of Kindness3D, uses a hairdryer to help shape a prosthetic arm and hand he's created using a 3D printer.
With that hairdryer, I'm kind of heat activating the PLA. That's the material that this is made of. And basically when you add heat to it, it makes it very pliable. So you can kind of form it and shape it. I'm kind of trying to shape this and make it more or less look like the average arm.
The hand, which has movable fingers, is almost done.
Basically what I have left to do is I've got to put the bicep piece on, and from there I will take the wire I have, which is a 100-pound test fishing line. It's extremely strong and it's coated. So that'll go right from the fingertip and run into the tension box right on the bicep.
The hand is going to Kelly in Sao Paulo, Brazil.
She's been waiting on something like this for a long time, and I think it's going to make a huge difference. Give it a good tug. You got it.
With some quick instruction from Jake, I'm able to operate the hand and pick up a mug.
Like anything, it's going to take time for her to be able to learn how to use that device. And we're hoping that she'll be able to work with an OT, like an occupational therapist, over in Brazil. And you know, we'll be able to make sure that she's using the device safely.
Kelly's prosthesis is the first one Jake has made for a recipient, and he did it in his spare time working out of his bachelor apartment.
I was inspired by a YouTube video that I seen. There was a TED Talk with somebody talking about Enable in that group. Enable is a nonprofit organization out of the United States that basically what they do is they create and design 3D printed limbs for people all over the world, and they release that technology for people who are willing to take it and be able to implement it.
With the help of a GoFundMe page, he raised about $500, enough to purchase a 3D printer. Enable connected him with Kelly.
A recipient can go and put basically where they're located in the world, what size device they need, the colors and the style, and basically, you know, a builder like myself can kind of basically bid on that job. And when we bid on that job, the recipient gets to choose who she wants to work with, and I was lucky enough for her to choose me.
But the best part for Kelly? All Enable recipients receive their 3D printed hands and arms free of charge.
This arm, for what it's cost to make, versus the shipping is going to way outweigh the price of this. Huh. Because all in, you know, we're under, you know, well under $100 worth of material costs here. Yeah.
Jake's 3D printer sits on a computer table. Everything is printed on a glass platform, which he sprays with hairspray so the parts won't stick. The printing arm works automatically over a period of hours, depositing molten plastic one layer at a time. Jake demonstrates this for me by 3D printing a small rectangular part. Once the individual parts are printed, Jake snaps them together into a prosthetic limb.
It's an interesting process. It's not something I've done before, but with every challenge, you push through those hard times and then you learn from them. And you know, it's for some pieces, certain pieces that I made on this, it took 3 or 4 tries.
With Kelly's hand almost finished, Jake's already planning ahead.
I'm hoping to get more people involved, and from there apply to my next case right away. So once this one's done, I'm going to start looking for another case.
Unbelievable. 3D printers are incredible. The functionality and affordability of a 3D printed prosthetic is remarkable.
I agree, so cool. And an update to Laura's story, Jake of Kindness3D sent AMI some photos of Kelly enjoying her new hand.
And I have to say, I love the slogan, "The future is kind." And we should mention that Kelly is an accomplished Paralympic shot putter. Here's a photo of her new hand holding some of her medals.
By the look of her smile and the Canadian flag she's holding, I'd say she's pretty happy with Jake's efforts.
I think so. For more information, you can head to Facebook and search Kindness3D.
Or if you'd like to learn more about Enable or how to get involved, visit their website at enablingthefuture.org.